After the Northern Governor's call for regulation of social media, Shehu Sani sends a strong message. Just after hours, the group of Northern Governors collectively called for a total government-induced regulation of the social media through the Social Media Bill. Shehu Sani, a former senator from Kaduna State, has vocally sent a strong message to them. Recall that since the end of the protests and violence that occurred all over the country as a result of several calls for the end of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad unit of the Nigerian police. Okay, there were several calls from popular Nigerians and politicians like Desmond Elliott for a revision of the Social Media Act. The basis for this call, according to the elite, is that if not regulated, the social media could be an avenue for fake and poorly reported news, which could lead to misinformation of the public, consequently spicing up dangerous uprisings and demonstrations that could lead to anarchy and loss of lives and properties across the country. It was all this that the Northern governors saw before throwing all their weight and support on the bill calling for a revision of the Social Media Act. However, this does not seem to go well with the populace, who see the move as a means to try to gag the public and those who want to speak the truth. They allege that since the onset of the NSAS protest, it was only the social media that served as a source of information to the public. Hence, its importance cannot be underreported. In the recent news, Shehu Sani has now released a strong worded reply to the Northern governors who supported the call for the social media bill. And hear what he has to say. He said, Northern governors, their kingsmen are being slaughtered daily by bandits and insurgents. Their people are daily being kidnapped and impoverished by ransom. Their women being dealt with and their villages are under siege. Their people live in fear and funerals, yet social media is their problem. According to Shehu Sani, he said the northern governors have decided to take the social media bill with utmost seriousness and unity, despite the several killings and destruction of lives and properties currently being perpetrated in their state by bandits. The comments above by Senator Sani was enough to generate reaction from many, who seem to approve of his statements, and let's hear their reactions. Someone says here that it is terrible. I don't really understand these northern governors at times. All they think about is power in the north. They don't know Buhari has failed in securing the country, and that is why their people are being slaughtered. Northerners need to be saved from these leaders. Well, Mr. Transistor, if we don't regulate social media, what happened in Rwanda will repeat itself this time in Nigeria. 100,000 lives can be lost in a minute. Explain to us how lives would be lost. Regulating social media is putting a cap on freedom of expression. Nobody can do that under our laws. They want to cap it so that we will no longer have a voice. Think deeply about what you wish. They really didn't surprise me, but I am just amazed at their lack of reasoning. Are they really dumb? Just don't care for the common man. They don't care about the masses, and social media has been a unifier, so they want to regulate it. Look at how we changed the narratives during the hashtag NSAS protest. We threw religion and ethnicity out of the window. They are scared that we are understanding how powerful we can be. Social media became their problem because it's the place where all their bad acts and ruling are revealed to the entire world. What bad acts are ruling, sir? Okay, it's quite unfortunate and disheartening. They don't really understand governance. Sadly, they aren't doing enough to change their insecurity states and pathetic states. The question is that social media is being used in most of these developed countries they run to. You should go and ask them how it's being done, where they have not even gagged the social media and they are progressing. No, Lai Mohammed will not go to all those places. He had to go to China to go and see what they are doing concerning social media. Go to the UK, go to the US, go to other places. Social media is still on there. See, you can't feed lies. Lies can never, it can't scale through. Lies will never scale through. Just like I've said, within some hours, if you think you want to bring fake news, people will cancel you. They will debunk it. It's in no time. You should be able to teach people how to use social media to verify any information. That is what you need to be talking about. Teach people on how to go about fake news, not that you want to regulate it, because we know where all of these things are tending to, because you guys are afraid. You can imagine that a lawmaker, that woman lawmaker in Lagos State, if not that because of social media, nobody would have known the extent of damage she has done. And these are the people that will come to the front line and begin to say, yes, we are this, trying to justify their opinion. And meanwhile, they are doing bad things. So those are the things that are really eating them up. We know that all of them, that they are not competent. They are not competent. That is why they are afraid. Well, maybe when they end social media, automatically Boko Haram will shed their sword. Bandits will cease, then kidnappers will go back to their enclaves and poverty will disappear in the north. Vampire governors. You people are not qualified to be governors of your state. No to Western education. Social media is a unifier. The people were one, united, and one voice on answers. Social media exposes the government, individual, organization, and nations' activities, both good and bad. I support constructive criticism. What is the benefit of perpetuating power without a strategic commitment to better life of the citizens? Is government only for the few and from one section of the country and one religion? We should give equity to the system and others for Nigeria to survive peacefully and progressively. Only a fool will imagine that they can control the social media. Technology is way too advanced to be regulated. Too many satellites in the sky and too many means to reach them. Maybe we need to outlaw the mobile phone entirely. Of course. And I have that strong belief that if you think you want to regulate whatever, a lot of people will still know how to go about this whole thing. Unless maybe you are going to say nobody should use a phone. Maybe it will make sense then. It will be possible for them. Northern youth have no common sense. The youth in the northern Nigeria have sold their rights to their leaders, and it is what their leaders tell them they are doing. By the time youth in the north still wake up, they may have discovered that they are already finished and problems will burst out between northern youth and their leaders. Let's watch. Of course, because the same people, just like I've been saying, all these leaders from that northern part of the country, they are even intimidating their people the more. They are suffering. They are making their people to go through suffering the more they've been going. So a day will come, they think they are trying to manipulate them with all manner of things. A day will come, they will realize it, because they've not been able, they are not in tune with a reality. The day they will get it, you will see that everything will change. And that was why they were like, oh, they didn't want them to embark on strike or whatever, on protest, because they know how it's going to look like. But a time will come, they will all speak one voice. We don't know when it's going to come, but it will definitely come. And you talk about the northerners, the leaders there, you see that they are not even helping their people in any way. What developments can you say, can one boast of that is happening there that the people themselves are enjoying? It is all about these politicians across board. And I will continue to say it. If you think about it thoroughly, deeply, you will see that all these so-called northern leaders, southern leaders, all of them, they are the same. They are the same. Tell me meaningful developments in all of these other states. Tell us. Forget all these things that are telling you. No, there's no development anywhere. Development. When you talk about development, let them in each state, let them begin to get their biometric. Know the people you are ruling. Don't know those who you are going to be taking care of, their welfare. Until then, no meaningful development. You have to develop the people in the first place. Then you talk about infrastructural development. All this shambolic infrastructure they are doing here and there. Is that what you call this in? What modern day infrastructure can you pinpoint in all the states of the country? So nobody should continue to deceive people. Well, those people who want to be deceived, they will continue to be gullible to these deceivers. So guys, leave your comments below and let's have your take on this. Thank you.